Morales. They might just call me childish if I got to catch them all or volunteer to take the challenge. Brick and mortar, I got the plug and the orders. I got the connect account mechanic and get me the sort of joy I get from toys, action, BB, B8, action. So yeah, brick and mortar, I got the plug and the orders. I got the connect account mechanic and get me the sort of joy I get from toys, action. Nerve gang, bang, 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 bang. Action figures. Welcome to the Terradrome.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Toys, Noise, and Action Figures alongside
the Rukkus, coming at you, back at you again with another action figure, not necessarily a review, but an unboxing. Tell me about it.
And I don't even know if you guys can actually see us because the box is so big. The long-awaited, as promised, now delivered, the HASLAB Marvel Legends Galactus. Rukkus is the MCU, not MCU, but the Marvel expert, the comic book expert or whatever. You guys know me for basically Transformers, Masters of the Universe, that kind of thing. So, my man, this is the delivery that came to him today. And again, we've been waiting over a year for this, so we're excited. Mine is actually going to be there tomorrow. There was a little bit of a hiccup with FedEx, and if you've seen any of my unboxing videos with HASLAB projects, you know my frustration with the FedEx deliveries. But Rukkus got his today, so it's on you.
Yep, was notified, got the shipping notification last week. Of course, I let the world know, and the jealousy ensued, of course. No, it wasn't jealousy, it was more envy. People was happy for a brother. And then today, this morning, or rather I should say yesterday, got the notification that FedEx received the packaging, and that meant automatic because they shipped very nearby here out of an area called Chino. For those of you that don't live in California, Chino is approximately 47 miles from here, so I knew that meant I'm getting it tomorrow. And tomorrow has become today. And
he was actually tempted to drive up there. It's about what?
I wasn't going to do that. That was only talking junk. It's a 40-minute drive from here. No biggie. No, I've actually driven past that FedEx facility before going to somewhere else, so I knew exactly where it was. I knew exactly where my boy was, but I was like, nah, come on now. Tomorrow, you all can see what's going on behind me. I've got more than enough stuff to play with to hold me over until this arrived.
And after waiting more than a year, almost a year and a half, I guess you could
wait another
like
24
days. Yeah.
What's another 24?
Let's get this bad boy cracked open. You got your box cutter?
Come on now.
Came prepared.
Never leave home or stay home.
Safety first, kids. Safety first.
Exactly.
All right.
Lifting it up. If you are a minor, a kid or whatever, I don't imagine you'd have this, but who knows?
But you could be a 40-something-year-old, 50-something, 60-something-year-old
I'm talking about a minor, someone who can't even vote yet. Anyhow, box cutter. As Sir Henny has already stated, be careful. Cut away from you, as I am going to demonstrate.
And I do appreciate you calling me Sir Henny. That sounds very distinguished.
Why
I think I'm going to run with that.
Why not? Yeah. Other side, sir.
Away, right?
Away from you, please.
This is dangerous.
It could be. That's why you do it away from you.
Oh, you know, I'm having trouble. This is kind of dull, bro.
Oh, it's gotten much use.
There you go.
Much use the past couple of years.
All right.
Thank you. And now I'm going across the top, starting from your end, and working my way back to you, babe.
You guys also remember not to cut too deep. Actually, you know what? They might be okay because word on the street not word on our streets because the people over in the UK were getting this before us. So chip, cheerio.
We're talking box inside of a box.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yep.
I'm doing the tilt in like this. Then we're going to go one more time like that. Still in frame. Time to get the shake on.
So you got the shipper inside of the shipper.
And now, moving this out of the way.
You want to move it over here? More space?
Oh. Sure.
Just
watch the top there.
Big box.
And before we go any further, oh, that was the shipper box anyway. Can't do that. Can't do that comparison just yet because we already moved that out of the way. That's the shipper. That's the box. What I'm pointing at is the Sentinel box. I brought it up here for comparison, but we've already gotten past that part.
Right.
So once
actually,
again,
you know what? The Sentinel didn't come in 2 boxes.
It did?
Yeah, it came in 1. I remember that.
Oh, maybe it did.
Yeah, it came in 1 box. But
anyhow,
this one's more special, I guess. So
once again, I'll let you handle your side first.
Sir. Ladies and gentlemen, you see how polite we are? The world is not full of polite people. Be polite.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Watch yourself.
Oh, that's it. I got it. All right, so we know a lot of you guys have already seen the unboxings from our friends across the pond over in the UK. So you know what's coming next.
Box inside of a box inside of a box. Part 3. Shake it till we make it again.
And because I was blessed with a beautiful singing voice,
Taller than me.
beautiful singing voice.
Can you see me above there? Glad we played a peak game.
I'm a regular Luther Vandross. There we go. All right, I don't even know if that's in frame. Actually, I think the top is right there.
There it is. So you see the front there. Now we're gonna go to the side. The side is just basically like LED readouts on Galactus's ship, as you can see there. And turn it to the back. Now this is a nice little backdrop scene to use for like a diorama. So that's pretty cool. And then of course more of the same on the other side there. The top just has the name of our boy, as you see, and I'm sure the bottom just has legalese.
Legal jargon.
Yeah, that's all it does. No need to waste you guys' time with that. So that's how it goes down. So now, cutting again.
Okay.
Once again out of pocket.
Before you do.
Before I do, am I jumping the gun?
Don't get some close-ups real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that means all of this is not even going to be in.
Nah. So your
guys can-
audio will.
Just to give you a taste of what it's going to look like out of the box, look at the big boy up there on that shelf.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's Galactus right there. Huh?
It's gonna be that big.
Yeah, he did, but this is going to be.
Let's do it. So we got that. I don't want to run out of.
Okay, I'll tell you after we're finished with this part.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this box is amazing. The Hasbro team, the Marvel Legends team, actually did a real good job. Like Ruck was even stating, you can use the back side of the box as, what do they call it? What did they say? Like
Diorama, backdrop?
like a diorama for it. And that's how big this thing is, that you actually you have to use this big old box to do a diorama. So let's get him out of the box because we've been waiting a year and a half or so for it.
And I am going to assume, since this is the front, that our Galactus and everything this is right side up when we lay it flat. So that's how it's going to go down. So here we go. We're going to either strike pay dirt, or we're going to learn today, here and now, why I don't gamble.
Last time we did the Sentinel, I think the same thing happened.
I'm going to have to tip it.
Reg.
Huh?
The glass.
Oh, whoops. Thank you, sir. Oh, we got a special guest in the building.
You better.
We got a special guest in the building. For all of you guys that wanted to know who produced the Toys, Noise, and Action Figures theme, DJ Regg is in the building.
I'm not getting no more.
You're not getting
He's gonna play it just the way he plays with production. You will hear him, but you'll never see
Oh,
him.
no. I've never seen this man modest in his life.
Hilarious.
You'll hear him, but you'll never see him.
But for those of you that need to know, that didn't know, that want to know, DJ Regg is the guy. That's my best friend that actually produced the Toys, Noise, and Action Figures. And his daughter actually helped on the production too. Yeah. But I'm sure she doesn't want to get on camera.
So the first thing I pull out is the instruction that shows sketches on how to apply the batteries. Galactus takes three AAA. Three
AAA?
I'm sorry, four. Two and two.
Head,
two in the chest. So,
or in the back.
Yeah. So.
Well, we'll see. I mean, that's why we're doing an unboxing.
Put that there, and it looks like I'm good to go for gambling because I guessed right. Go ahead. There we go.
Ali,
hold on a second.
It's still going.
It's still going. All right. And she's free. Now I'm going to tip her so you guys can see what we see. There it is in all its glory. Galactus and his 3 heralds and face plates, the whole 9. So you're waiting here on Regg so we can get his reaction, his initial reaction.
Wait, hold on. Let me look. Turn it this way. I have a feeling I'm kind of off key, but I haven't warmed up yet. So.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Setting it down.
This is amazing.
This is crazy. It is. This is just.
Yeah.
This is just crazy.
That's nice. Where do we start?
It's just crazy.
I have no idea. Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Take it all in.
Yeah. So I'm going to remove now. Keep in mind, I'm putting all this back the way it is so I can take pictures as though I'm catching it for the first time. Okay, so now that we've got our packaging totally open, we're going to start with unleashing our heralds, beginning with Norm Rad himself, the Silver Surfer. This is essentially just we'll call it a repaint. It's a little bit duller than the Surfer we know, and it has a new head sculpt as well. So they did change up on the head sculpt. So we've got that. That's first. He comes with 2 sets of additional hands, an effects piece that's molded in purple. We've seen those effects pieces before. And the cool thing he's got is this stand. I'm going to take this out because this stand fits in. Of course, he has his surfboard as well. I don't know if I can get that out. Yes, I can. And the surfboard fits in the stand some kind of way. I believe this way. Yeah. Slide it in some kind of way. Get it in there. So it fits in very snugly, which is cool. You've got that peg, and you could put Norrin's either foot because, as you know, with the Rukkus, he's big on holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet.
Pause.
I was just thinking.
And so there, and then he'll eventually fit in. He'll eventually fit in Galactus' hands or wherever you can fit that, and that's how that goes. So that's our Silver Surfer. Next up, we're gonna do Frankie Ray.
Frankie Ray Nova,
aka Nova. They even have her listed as Frankie Ray on the box, y'all. So she's not getting respect for Nova because they don't want anybody getting her confused with Richard Rider.
No, the other thing is that's the first Marvel Legends Frankie Ray that we've ever gotten, right?
Yes, it is.
Including Toy Biz?
Including Toy Biz as far as Marvel Legends goes. Their line previously to, that came before Marvel Legends, a Frankie Ray Nova was out. But, limited articulation. I think they were 6-inch scale, but they were not Marvel Legends by any stretch. Anyway, she's coming on the new Shriek mold, so that's a plus. So she's a bit curvier than we're used to, which is great. Got some, she's pinless, both arms and knees, double jointed both ways. And
I like her Beyonce diva fire hair. That is
there. It is. Yep. So we got that.
Yep.
She also comes with 2 additional sets of hands. grasping hands. I don't know what for, because she comes with nothing to grasp.
Right.
And a pair of fists.
Yep.
And then, of course, her piece de resistance is she also comes with a stand, and this stand is banging.
Which is going to work well with Phoenix figures.
Yeah, it'll work with Phoenix. You probably can work it with a Human Torch.
Yep.
If you want to. You see down there, this is meant so that it will fit in Galactus's hand as well. And set this down real quick. I'm going to go over this again when I do reviews of these figures. But I believe that I believe it fits in here some kind of way. There's a little spot here for her foot to fit, and then you wrap some of these flames around her leg, if I can get it, and so that's just to give you a basic idea, nothing fancy, but you could see how you'll end up getting Frankie in her flame stand. And like I said, this is designed so that it'll fit in the palm of Galactus' hand. Finally, the third tier for this Galactus HASLAB project, and another Herald.
This is the one I was excited about more.
And another first timer for us, for Marvel Legends. We have Morg. And as you can see, Morg, very unique sculpt right there. Everyone was very excited when this was revealed.
Look at that grin.
So yeah, this Morg is one of the more sinister heralds of Galactus. Galactus being an amoral being, meaning he's not good nor bad, he just is. If you're going to serve him, he'll bestow power cosmic on you, and then you have to find him worlds. Some of his heralds were very conscientious about that and would find worlds that were uninhabited by sentient life.
Others, Silver Surfer.
Yeah. Others just did not care, like Morg. In fact, Morg took pleasure in conquering worlds.
Now, question real quick. Now, this figure right here, the reason I was excited about it once they announced it, and then they just knocked it out the park and it ended up passing that tier. I was wondering, is this a deluxe size figure? Because he seems like the size of maybe Thing or like a Hulk.
Nah, he's not. He wouldn't be deluxe. He's beefier, but he's not deluxe. I'm going to bring up Norrin, aka a Silver Surfer, next to him, and you see, he's not really deluxe.
Oh, right, gotcha. Gotcha.
He's just a little bit taller, not much.
Okay.
He's not deluxe at all. He's not as tall as some figures that have been in regular cards like Colossus or the Thing.
And he comes with his axe.
His axe is his long accessory. See if I can get that out. There it is. So he does come with his axe. It looks like he can grasp it in either hand, since both of his hands are C-grip hands.
Yep.
So there you go.
That is excellent. Now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes.
And now we're going to go to the final tier, and the one thing that almost everybody was like, huh? Scratch their head. This is a one-off. This only happened one time where Dr. Doom actually became Galactus, if you want to say that. So we ended up getting this head as the fourth tier when, truth be told, we were hoping for another Herald. Gabriel Airwalker comes to mind for that, but we didn't get it. Still looks nice.
It'll probably stay in the box. I know mine will.
I know I'll take some shots with it, and then that'll be the last time I mess with it. So it's good. One thing I can say is it does have what we're going to be missing out on going forward, and that's that new plastic smell.
Oh, yeah.
So the new packaging that the regular size figures coming in, it doesn't. The plastic doesn't have that smell. I can tell you.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's enough of that. So we also got that was part of the regular accessories for Galactus, face plates. His face from his nose and teeth come out, so we got him gritting right here, so we can change his expression.
That dental work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With that. So, and then we also got this. This is from a storyline that where Galactus was deceased.
Look at those teeth right there.
And in fact, they had an illustration of Galactus as a skeleton on a former, I think it was the 2016 SDCC exclusive.
Was he underneath New York City at that point or something like that?
Not with the picture on the back of.
No, I mean
with the storyline. Yeah. So there's that. Then we've got the big man himself. So now we're going to have to go through the thing of getting him out. So we've got a few of these styrofoam barricades, and then of course he's now covered in wax paper to keep him safe and sound. And then now it's time to get him up. All right, so we've got our guy Galen, now known as Galactus. By the way, Galen is what his immortal name is when he was alive in the previous universe. As for those that don't know, Galactus is the absolute first being of our current universe, born or reborn, I should say, in the wake of the Big Bang.
He is not. God is. Right? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, as you can see, he's not complete. That's because separately his antlers, we'll call them that, come separate. And I don't believe they are
specific way. I think there is. Hold on, let me see. Let's see.
I don't see any L's or R's.
You're right. There's a flat side though. There's a curved side and a flat side. So let's take a look.
Okay, so what side is the flat side?
The flat side is on this side, on the back side of the head.
So it goes in like that, and that looks about right. Can't really go too wrong, huh? There we go. With the other side here.
Which side is flat on that side?
And there we go.
Now he looks like Galactus.
And now Galactus is complete. Yes, indeed.
Wow. Now that's a sculpture. I know a lot of people get mad about HASLAB projects and, you know, get angry at Hasbro and things like that, but I don't think this is the type of figure that would be on shelves because number one, the price point. And even when they say you can bring down the price point, the last time they did a Galactus that was available for retail was a Build-A-Figure, which was a lot smaller. All right, so we got to get this guy lit up.
And that's the next thing with Galactus, to make sure that he's complete. He requires 4 batteries, 2 in his head and 2 in his torso. I'm turning him around real quick just so you can see. I believe here's where you get in to get to the batteries in his torso. I'm not going to do that, bore you guys with that. We'll do that off camera and get him lit up. All right, y'all. We've installed the batteries. So Galactus is now ready to be straight powered up. And the first thing we'll do is, how you do it, you press the button that's in the middle of his chest. And you see it blinks up like that. And it's basically glowing like that. Now, I don't know if on the back of his head, which is another button for his eyes and stuff, if that works as well. But I'm going to press that too to see if it works in unison. So I can tell from the back that it's blinking because I've got actual lighting back here.
It's all lit up right now.
So yeah, so there it is. So he's looking, I'm sure he's looking banging. I'll check it out in post and see, see in the aftermath. So that's pretty cool. He's got a, I'm going to turn him around so you can see what's going on behind him. You can see there and also in the back there. So he's got actual lighting. If you recall, I had to install his antlers, and you see that they have lights also when they connect up. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
That is pretty cool. So yep, that's our guy.
Want to do the faceplate on him now?
Yeah, I'll do that while he's lit up. Change out the faceplate. Just grab him by the nose. So yep, we've got that grinning face, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it dramatic style. There it is. as he changes up. He's got the gritting teeth. He's about had it up to here. People are keeping him from his dinner. You know, he ain't like that. So he's starting static with everybody. And don't start with me, because I'm the Ruckness monster. I don't care that you Galactus and how angry you are. Because if you mess with me, you want to know what's going to happen to you? I'll show you what's going to happen to you. Peep the technique. This is what will happen to you. You don't want to mess with the Ruckness monster. Trust and believe.
Yeah, he's got a skeleton face.
Yes, this particular faceplate is from a storyline. Actually, he's appeared this way a couple times, but the very first time he appeared this way was in the storyline. You could actually see him looking like this if you have the SDCC, I believe it's 2016, Thanos Imperative 5-pack. And it didn't come with Galactus at all. It just had Galactus.
It's the face. On the box. I remember
box.
that.
And in fact, the mouth opened up and it revealed Blastar. And then, or Blastar actually was on the back. It opened up and it revealed the 4 other figures that came with it, which were Medusa, I believe it was Black Bolt, Medusa, and I can't think of the other 2 figures that came with it. But the 3 that I know of were Black Bolt, Medusa, and Blastar was on the back. So, but anyway, yeah. Watch yourself.
All right, we got toys, noise, and action figures. Nobody? Okay, all right, no problem. All right, well, anyway, so I'm standing here. This is my nephew, Kamani, right here. This is DJ Rex, young Prince right here, Kamani.
Since Regg is too shy
to
appear on camera.
Plus, Kamani's way cooler.
He sent his envoy.
But you know what? Hey, this guy's gonna be a superstar one day too. So is his sister. So is his little brother. But we standing here with these toys right now. But we wanted to bring Kamani in here because, as you can see, this is Galactus. This is Kamani. You've met both. Come here, Kamani. Let me lift you up, boy. Look how big this thing is compared to a child. Look at that. I mean, look how big he is compared to me. I'm not that big anyway. But I mean, so Kamani, what do you think?
You can speak up.
You think it's amazing?
Watch yourself back.
Kamani, do you think this is worth $400?
Yes,
Tell me what you think.
I think it does.
Now, don't let him intimidate you. Don't let Galactus intimidate you. You can say what you want. Be honest.
I am Galactus, the devourer of worlds. Kneel before my power.
What do you think about the other toys that came with it? What do you think about the other action figures?
I think they're also cool.
This one's pretty cool. I like this one. I don't know. I like this one too. This one reminds me of Beyonce. You think so?
Don't mind Regg right now.
Yeah, I know.
This is still an unboxing video. We will not transform it to a thirst fest at this time, especially over golden plastic. Yeah, so once again, back to Galactus.
She got abs too. She got abs. And just put that down.
You're determined.
So there you go. Kamani, thank you very much for your honest opinion. I wanted to get Kamani's opinion because Kamani is such a bright young man, and we knew he'd give us an honest opinion about Galactus. Kamani, don't touch Galactus though, because it's very expensive. Thank you very much.
Give him time. He wants to shake your hand.
Go ahead, Kamani.
There it is.
All right, so on Toys, Noise, and Action Figures, you know we have the rating scale, and I want Ruck to give his rating because this is also the Rukkus YouTube channel too. But on Toys, Noise, and Action Figures, we have the rating scale, which goes from whack, don't do it, save your money, you'll thank me later. Then there's cool, why not? You know, you might probably find it in a bargain bin or something like that. You won't find Galactus here, but you can probably find it in a bargain bin somewhere. Then there's dope. You know what? Go ahead and get it. Live a little, have fun. And then there's classic. And classic, as you guys know, is pre-order 2. One to display and one to keep mint in box. And in the case of this HASLAB Galactus, I definitely have to say it's classic. I know you guys are like, well, Reg, you always say that HASLAB projects are classic. Well, first of all, I believe that the ones so far that I've been able to back have been classic, and the reason being is because they put so much time and development into it. And then the other thing is too, when everybody starts complaining about the price, as soon as it goes up on the aftermarket, which is usually while the campaign is ongoing, you end up seeing it going for double, triple the price. So in my book, that's one of the criteria for it being classic, is that it's going to have staying power. The value is going to go up on it. You're going to get a return on your investment if that's what you're into. If you're like me, I just like having it, and I love the way that this thing came out. All the lines, the paint, the sculpt, the features with the light ups, the tears that got back, Beyonce. I'm a big fan of it, and I think it's classic. Ruck?
My rating scale, as long as it got this head on, we're going for the big dub. Whack.
Yeah.
Don't look at me that way.
Yeah, not to Dr. Doom.
As they used to say back in the day, orf with your head.
Yeah.
But now, if we go the way how it's supposed to be, this is an 11 out of 10 for shizzle, for rizzle.
Yep.
And it's cool. I mean, it's crazy tall. In fact, are you gonna stand Galactus? You're gonna act up now because you and I had beef.
It's top heavy though.
Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna act up because we had beef? Is that how you gonna play it? Okay, stay. For the cameras, I removed this from my display so you guys can see what's the what. Word up. There it is. Comparison. Sentinel 2020, 2021, HASLAB Marvel.
And if you guys didn't see it already, we did a review on the Sentinel last year, so please check that out. I'll have the link in the description below.
So there it is. You see the difference. And we were swooning over this when it came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when we knew about Galactus, we was like, and Galactus is going to be bigger? And trust and believe, Galactus is bigger even without his antlers. He's sitting up there tall. He's just...
Look at the shoulders. The shoulder is right in.
He's literally bigger.
Yeah.
He's literally bigger. I mean, Hasbro went on and did the proportions. They didn't just make him taller. They made him proportionally bigger. So look at that profile so you can see what I'm talking about. He's actually a bigger figure because in the comics, he was a bigger character.
And for those of you new to the game, these are literally Marvel Legends figures. These are Marvel Legends figures, but these are also Marvel Legends figures. So, I mean, Hasbro and the team over at Marvel Legends is doing their thing by making sure and giving us, what is it, a dream project. And that's the dream project because you're not going to find it on shelves. So I believe it's a classic, but you're more than welcome to your own opinion too. If you got it in hand, I'm sure you probably agree with me. Please leave the comments down below because I wanted to hear your opinion too. I know I don't get a chance to do a lot of these videos that frequently, but when I do, it's a big deal, literally. So, Ruck?
Yes. Any of y'all that have been on my channel, you know that I try to pump out content regularly, and yeah, we're trying to fly it as we build it. So if you haven't subscribed to the Rukkus, find me. Well, you'll already see me, but subscribe, like the video. You know what I'm saying? Leave your questions, your comments, your concerns, your criticisms. Even we're here for it. Word up. Definitely smash the bell if you want to be notified for the next time I or he uploads another video, and you shall be so notified. Definitely, this is Galactus, Galen from the previous universe. This is HASLAB 2022.
As always, I want to also sign off by saying, as always, be kind to each other. You know, just we got a lot of negativity going on in the world. That's why we're into what we're into, because it keeps us young at heart. As always, be good to yourselves, be good to others, show empathy, open your toys, play with them. Peace.
And as for me, if you're aware of my closing statement, it's always this: remember, the hunt continues. And I'm out. Peace.
Give me the peace sign. Come on.
You can do whatever you want. This is all getting cut out. This is all.